In this video, I'll be sharing with you a requested tutorial from my group on how to cut this stylish Basque top, and this dress is from Vermeer Stitches. To start, I've gone ahead to mark out my basic measurement for this pattern, which includes my shoulder to bust, under bust, waistline, and I added 4 inches for the Basque length of this dress. So after I was done marking that, the next step I'll take is to go ahead to mark my shoulder divided by 2. My shoulder is 14 inches divided by 2. It will give me 7, and I added half because this dress has a sleeve. I came down by 1 inch and I connected. After I'm done connecting, the next step I'm going to take is to go ahead to mark my neckline. So for this neckline, I'll be using 3 by 2.5 inches for the front neckline of this dress. So after I'm done marking that, I'll go ahead to outline my neckline and shoulder. The next step is to find my chest line, which is my bust circumference divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches. That will give me 7 inches. I'll draw out a straight line on that point. The next step I'm going to take is to go ahead to mark what I have on my shoulder measurement, which is my shoulder divided by 2 plus half, because this dress has a sleeve. Now I'll place my ruler and draw out a straight line, and I'll divide what I have here into 2 by folding my tape, and I'll mark. I'll come out by ½ inch here, and I'll go down to my chest line, and I'm going to mark my bust circumference divided by 4. From that point, I'm going to go ahead to connect from here to the upper part, and I'll connect this all the way up. After I'm done connecting this, I'll go ahead to insert my measurements, because if you look at this dress, you notice there's no dart on it. Even if you want to use your side bust dart for this dress, you're still going to blend it up. So I'll go ahead to insert my measurement. I'm going to mark my bust circumference divided by 4, and I'll add ½ inch. At the under bust, I'll mark my under bust circumference divided by 4 and add ½ inch, or you can add 1 inch to your pattern. Also mark your waist circumference and add 1 inch or half. You don't need too much allowance for this dress, because you're going to make it in form of a ready to wear dress. So after that, go ahead to connect your pattern, and from the Basque side of this dress, the Basque area is a bit roundish. So what you're going to do is, after marking this, you're going to come in by your sewing allowance so that the front and the back pattern will meet. And also at the back pattern, we also have this same Basque effect at the back of the blouse. So I'll go ahead to place my ruler, and I will connect this all the way to the lower part of this pattern. And after I'm done connecting, this is what I have, and I'm going to go ahead to cut this out. So after cutting it out, you can cut out a flounce, or you can just pleat a straight fabric to create the pleated effect we have at the lower part of this dress. Even if you cut a flounce, you're also going to still pleat it. So at this point, if you haven't yet subscribed, please don't forget to hit on the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. So just like I said, this is what I have, and I cut out a straight fabric just to illustrate how to pleat this side. So for the back side of this dress, what you're going to do is to add a zipper of 1.5 at the back, and at the neckline you increase it by 3 by 1.5. So you're still going to use this pattern and just do the necessary adjustment. So I marked the border line, that is the starting line. From here, I'll mark my shoulder to elbow point and take the end of this pattern paper as the sleeve length. I'll draw out my elbow point. Next is to find your sleeve cap height, which is your bust circumference. Your bust circumference divided by 12 plus 0.5 inches. Mine is 3.25. So mark out a straight line there, and I'll label my pattern. So on your sleeve cap height, go ahead to measure your armhole circumference divided by 2. Go ahead to mark it, place your ruler and connect it to the tip. Now we're going to be sharing this into 2 equal parts. Go ahead to fold your tape and you mark. After you're done marking, place your tape. Go ahead also to divide this part into 2 and mark. After you're done marking, come up by ½ inch from that line. Now divide the other side by folding your tape into 2 and mark. And after marking, come down by ½ inch. Now we are going to use our curve drill to connect all these lines. So this is just marking out your basic sleeve pattern. I'll go ahead to connect from here to here, and then connect from the center point all the way to the lower part this way, and make sure it's touching that curve. After you're done marking that, go ahead to outline it, and you're going to add ½ inch on top, which will be serving as the joining allowance for the sleeve. So after marking this, now the sleeve is fitted. You want to mark your elbow circumference, that is round your elbow divided by 2, and you're going to mark, then add your sewing allowance of ½ inch or 1 inch to your pattern. After this, go down to your sleeve length, go ahead to mark your round wrist measurement, add ½ inch to it. After you're done marking that, go ahead to place your ruler and connect. So after you're done connecting, you're going to cut this out. Also remember, the sleeve has like a little folding or pleating at the lower part. You're still going to cut out the fabric to pleat that part of your dress. So after cutting out, this is what my basic sleeve looks like. So just like I said, at the lower part of the sleeve, you can just I'll just take what I have here to illustrate how it's going to look like. You can just split this out.